So, as a special needs mom, I think so many parents take for granted those little milestones that we just have to work so hard for. Um, Maybe my daughter was 6 years old by the time she finally put her socks on by herself, and that was a huge deal for us. And maybe other parents were like, "Oh, they've been doing that since they were 2 or 3." But that was years of occupational therapy and sensory input work, and those little milestones we just have to work so much harder for, and we don't take them for granted. We're jealous of the parents who brag, my kid did this for the first time, or we potty trained over one weekend. And we don't have that in our home, and so we just learn to celebrate all those little milestones that we work really hard for. And I remember the first time, so my daughter, we weren't sure if she was going to be verbal, and she is, and she's talking up a storm now, but we didn't know she was going to be verbal. And years of speech therapy and ABA therapy and IEP work at school. And I remember the first time she said, "I love you," spontaneously. I bought her a cake. I was so excited to hear her say the words "I love you" that I brought home a cake that night. So we don't take anything for granted. I think that's really because we know the struggle to get every little goal, every little win